Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bai Luan. And you're here too, Zhuo.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us, nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age, and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps then I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
I hear the way Lord...
That's right.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Let's begin. Yes. Yes. Right.
Yes.
Yes. Listen.
Time for Cheng Fei of Jian to make an appearance.
Now go.
Well then, let us go. It's time to bid farewell to Liu Bei.
We're going to flood the castle as planned.
It's an ambitious task. We'll have to work quickly, and without any mistakes. But I know we can do this.
We advance. Those pitiful dogs. Only content to attack when the numbers favor them. No matter. I will put them down myself.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What could possibly drive you to charge so recklessly into the fray?
Take this.
Getting rough.
I see it.
All my might.
The enemy
We
officer
shall determine the
been
outcome
defeated.
of this battle at another time. Farewell.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the other. Take this. Take this.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been
The
defeated.
attack on the main gate is weaker than expected. They must be up to something. So, we may be aiming for the floodgates. I should ask Lord Zamba to strengthen our defenses there.
Let's go.
Quake before me. And behold the greatest warrior in all the world. It's time to advance.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
This territory. The enemy officer has been
This
defeated.
right.
Let's go.
What? Lord Liu Bei has left the castle? I suppose it was foolish to think we could control him. With him on the loose, the battlefield will fall into chaos, leaving any number of chances to turn the tide. This battle isn't decided just yet!
We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now we can put our plan in motion.
Take this.
Don't let them get any further.
The enemy officer
Block their
has
way.
been defeated. It seems Cao Cao's men are being held back for now. We should make our way to the command tower.
Take this time to advance.
Start the advance.
Are you even trying? Come on. What are you afraid of?
He's a monster.
The enemy
Is
officer
there no one here who
has
can
been
match
defeated.
me? Does Cao Cao only fill his ranks with spineless peons?
Looking rough.
We're ready to destroy this
territory
On to the next one.
Let's go.
You won't get away from me! Archers! Arrows at the ready! Loose!
After my other eye now. Very well. It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
It's hopeless to face that demon head-on. We should focus on the floodgates.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Gates will not open for us long. Knock on them if you wish. All that awaits is your death.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Is that all you've got? Next warrior!
It's hard. You lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
I cannot afford to fall here.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
All my might. I have slain the enemy officer.
Take this. Take this. I've been waiting for this. Bear witness to my power. Not exactly sure what happened back there. I'd better scram for now. Take this. All my might.
So weak. Who's my next victim? Are you even trying? Come on! What are you afraid of? It's time to advance.
Gotcha! Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power. Let's end this. The enemy officer
I was too weak for the task. As the defeated,
Let's go.
I have little choice but to put my life in your hands.
What? Lord Zhang Liao? Defeated? If he couldn't win, then we stand no chance!
This is hopeless. I'd rather surrender to Lord Cao Cao than die here. Open the gates. Let his men in. Let's go.
I wasn't expecting defectors. We need to rethink our next move. There must be a way.
Our part is done once the gates are open. Then, we can join the assault on the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The gates have been destroyed? I must get back to the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Chen Gong, I trust you can handle this. Though even if you are defeated, you'll have to face me. Liu Bei has chosen to stay deep within the castle. We should use this time to drive back the enemy and corner them.
Turn the table. Turn the table. No matter how you slice it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Cannot hold out for much longer.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
I suffered heavy losses.
See it. No matter how you slice it.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
leave the rest up to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Concentrate. Time to act.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. That was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
Slain the enemy officer!
I'll leave this area to you. The enemy officer. I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You forced Lord Chen Liao into retreat. You truly are a commendable foe. As long as we have Lord Liu Bei,
We still have hope that our faith in the mightiest warrior who ever lived will see us through this battle.
My incredible might!
Take this! Let's get serious!
manage the situation poorly.
And push on forward!
Time to act. Take it. Time to attack. Now. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my cunning, here I am. No, just you watch, Lord Louis Boo.
I'm not done yet! Qingong has been defeated. I see. Then have the troops gather on me.
It's time to face Louis Boo. I'm counting on you all. We must prepare for the incoming enemy reinforcements. We will rejoin you once they're taken care of.
So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough. All shall kneel before my might.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Engage the enemy over there.
Is ours.
We're heading to back them up.
An even match. We must push harder. Looking rough. Turn the tables. Now. Take down. With all my might. Take down.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Looking rough.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if all those brutes using him to gain power.
The more battles they...
Let's go. Take this. Let's go.
Looking rough.
An opening. Time to act. Punch his ass. All my might.
Looking rough.
Sends here. Punch his ass.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this!
All my might.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Looking rough. Take this! Take this! Take all my might! This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
Talking back to those in power. Who's buying everything? I hear the town's stonemasons are hard at work repairing the castle.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of. Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. The castle's imposing. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
Looking rough. Let's go.
You to battle. Prepare yourself.
Time to act. Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman. Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiansha. What's going on?
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiansha in one piece. As if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuo Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuo Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuo Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice. I'm still alive after all.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable, and yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations. For the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuo Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhuo Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhugo Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
The city here in Jiangsha is as good a place to live as any.
Bear witness of my power.
Get back! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
What a nuisance. I shall deal with it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, looking rough.
This territory is ours.
Is that it? Whoa. Let's go.
swift
The enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Halt. Let us observe for now. We will take the enemy by surprise and break their ranks. Charge!
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! You seem to have gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor. Let's get serious. Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough with all my might. Looking rough. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough.
It's done for.
Take this!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Good to see you. Now. Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Take that. Take this. Take this. All my might. Looking rough. Take this. Take this.
believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pull it back for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.